So basically, what happened was we had a unit that a lady lived in there for 18 years in the same apartment. And she was a hoarder. And
they're so the worst.
We found 18 rats.
Living or dead?
Both. In the wall, outside. Roach infested. When I tell you roach infested, I mean mounds of roaches.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Live, dead, all over. I mean, just never seen anything like it. The smell was so bad. You walk in, 3 seconds later, you just had to walk out. The movers were dry heaving outside. They were like, it was that bad. Make a long story short, gutted the whole place out. She moved out, gutted the whole place out, tearing the wall, the drywall. I mean, everything.
Had to.
There was no getting around it.
Yeah.
That's when we found the dead rats in the wall. Well, anyways, make a long story short, put the drywall back up, ripped it, sealed the concrete, put new drywall up, cleaned air ducts, might clean the air ducts, everything you could imagine. And every time I walked in, we're like, man, the smell, it just still stinks in here. Like, I tried everything. And I said, Mike, get your ozone machine over here. That's right. He blasted it with like, I don't know if he put 2 or 3 of these.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Gone.
Not only was it gone, I have pest control in there 3 times, 4 times.
Yeah.
Helped. But these things were, we're talking, a lady had her bed in the living room, and when she moved to bed, there was a mound that was probably 2 foot high of just dead roaches. Okay, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
So, that being said, you still every once in a while so after I put the ozone machine in there wasn't a roach to be found anywhere.
You know what's interesting about roaches? So, I developed the country's first and only patented bedbug system that revolves around ozone, even bigger machines than these. But roaches, they find their way with scent trails. So they lay down a scent trail, and that's how the colony finds its way. And ozone actually will oxidize and destroy the scent chemicals that they use. So a lot of people don't realize this. So when you run an ozone treatment, roaches can't stand it because it's like making them blind, or like cutting a dog's nose off. They lose their capacity to sense their direction. And so they'll just find a better place to be if you don't kill them outright with the gas. So it's kind of cool.
No, and so it was kind of like by accident type of thing. And I said to Mike said he had found some dead roaches in his machine. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And so I passed along to other property managers. And we just recently, about a month or 2 ago, I had one call me up and said, man, we tried everything, we got roaches. I said, man, call Mike and tell him to put his ozone machine in there. I said, I don't want to guarantee you anything, but I can tell you that...
He's not doing pest control, he's doing odor removal, but at the end, those roaches sure don't come down.
And it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. So now my little so-called, I don't know if it's my trick, but a lot of these supervisors and my other guys don't know, is use ozone machine. Now, they don't know about Mike's ozone machine until I introduced Mike. And the other thing that nobody has what he has, that I found yet.
Yeah.
Here or Fort Myers, Naples, Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami.
Do
I know them all? Of course, there's tons of. So you probably maybe.
Well, there's a lot of competitors out there, but most of them really, to find a machine that makes a similar output, you're going to spend $2,800, and they break.
Now I know that there's certain carpet companies that are. I don't know if they have to have a special license or they just have to have the money. There's the big ones, the big monster ozone machines, I want to call them, not the little ones. Yeah. That's what I like about these. They're very small and easy to...
Big punch.
Now the big ones, they're hard to find, but there were carpet companies that did carry them that get a bigger amount of space or stronger. I don't know the terminology, but... so they are those you can find.
Yeah, those are like the Dell ozone. They're like.
But these are great because Mike can leave them in there. The guys can pick them up and put them in their maintenance shop when they're done. Mike can pick them up the next day.
That's awesome.
And I've been trying to get.
So you're satisfied. You manage many properties, not just a few properties.
Oh, no.
We're talking many properties all over Boca Raton and South Florida, and Mike's your go-to guy when it comes to odors.
Oh yeah. He has not put this in a unit that I have not been able to get rid of an odor. Whether it be curry, whether it be
Dead rat bodies.
dead rock, yeah, I mean, you name it, it's worked. And
You gotta have had a few.
I'm so amazed by it. I've been using it. I'm like, I call him up one day and said, man, that thing is amazing. It just
So you probably have had a few dead bodies, I'd imagine, over your years.
3.
3.
And at that time, I didn't know Mike.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now you gotta care for next time.
Unfortunately, I don't want to run into it anymore. But like
It
I
is
said,
Florida. There are a few,
it's a great product.
people.
It works good. It's I can't say enough about it. Like
Well,
I said,
hey man, I really appreciate you taking time to pop in while we were checking out this
yeah.
project and Mike's and
I want to get him. I want to get Mike. You know, I know what type of work he does. I'm all about customer service. That's what made me link on to Mike. Normally, I get a lot of vendors coming in and they do their sales pitch or whatever. I'm like, yeah.
but the follow through's not there.
I just something me and him clicked, and I liked his presentation. He uses the best product, you know, chemicals, machine, everything else. And then when he's doing the ozone machine, I said, you gotta see it to believe it. Everybody can come and say, mine's the best.
Mike is close to, he's right up there at the most amount of ozone machines of any one odor removal guy that I have. 40, he's got 40 machines. It's a lot of machines. And he keeps them working, which is even better. It means he's making money, but you can make money too.
That's it. So my thing is, like I said, if I can get him in and people are like, man, I can't get the smell out. If I can get him in there and they'd see, like, it's gone. Because you know, sometimes odors are just really hard to get rid of.
That's right.
They got to see for themselves, like, I'm telling you, this will get rid of the smell.
That's right. I
I sent Mike over to a unit. The kid's like, man, remember Mike? He said, I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of it. He said, call this number, talk to Mike, get him over there. It's gone.
Well, you know, it isn't just the machine. There is skill involved with this business. There's a learning curve. And Mike, because he's so smart and he's so dedicated to what he does, has figured out all the tips and all the tricks and everything that it takes. And he's going to get it out no matter what.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thanks so much for your time. I greatly appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, man.